Hi, my name is Amy Weber. I am a child therapist, a parent coach, and co founder of Speak, Learn, and Play in Brooklyn. This month, we are talking all about balance, and today specifically, I want to talk about balancing support systems. This is something that does not get said out loud enough in parenting spaces. You were never meant to do this parenting thing alone. And yet, so many parents are. If you have ever felt like it's all on me, no one else really gets it, it's just easier if I handle everything myself, you are very, very not alone. Here's the core idea that I want you to hold on to today. It takes a village, and it's okay to rebuild yours to fit your neurodivergent family. Not the village you were told you should have, the one that actually works for you. So, let's talk about something that many parents quietly fall into, and that is the burnout trap. It often looks like taking on more and more because it feels necessary, letting go of support because it feels complicated or disappointing, becoming the default regulator, the default planner, the default everything. And over time, that turns into exhaustion, resentment, isolation. But here's the tricky part. Many parents don't step back because they don't care. They don't step back because they care so much. They think if I don't do it, it won't get done right. It's just easier this way. I should be able to handle this. But here is the reframe. Doing everything yourself does not make you a better parent. It makes you a depleted parent. And when parents are depleted, it becomes so much harder to stay regulated, stay patient, stay connected. Support is not a luxury, it is part of your foundation. So, what does a village actually look like, especially when your family's needs are unique? Here's the good news. Your support system does not have to be big. It just has to be intentional. You want to think of it as a circle of support, maybe with different roles. You need somebody for emotional support, someone who is a good listener and gets it. You need somebody for practical support, someone who can actually help with logistics. You might need some professional support, therapists, coaches, educator, and you might need some community support, people who share similar experiences. And here is something important. Not everyone has to fill every role, and not everyone will understand everything. We are not looking for one perfect person. We want to build a network of what I would call good enough supports. And sometimes rebuilding your village means letting go of support that doesn't feel safe or helpful, finding people who understand neurodivergent needs, creating new connections, even if it's slow. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it is deeply worth it. So let's talk about the part that often feels the hardest, and that is asking for help. Because a lot of parents think, I don't want to be a burden. They should just know what I need. It's too much to explain. But unclear help often leads to misunderstanding, disappointment, or no help at all. So we have to shift from vague to very specific and clear. Instead of, can you help more? We want to try, can you take over bedtime on Tuesdays? Can you sit with them while I take a break? Can you handle this one appointment? Clear asks give people a way to actually show up. And here's the guilt piece. Needing help is not a failure. It's a reflection of reality. You are not asking for too much. You're asking for what makes sustainability possible. Here is something really powerful. When you build and use a support system, your child is watching. And what they learn is not, I'm too much. What they learn is people support each other. I don't have to do everything alone. And it's okay to need help. That's what we call interdependence, not independence, not dependence, but a healthy, connected middle. And this is especially important for neurodivergent kids who may already feel like they should be doing lots of things on their own. When they see you ask for help, receive help, and stay connected, you are giving them permission to do the same. So, as I wrap up today, here is what I want you to take with you. You don't have to hold it all. Not the logistics, not the emotions, not the entire weight of your child's experience. You are allowed to be supported too. So this week, try asking yourself, what am I holding on to that I don't have to hold alone? And who could be part of my circle, even in a small way? Because building a village doesn't happen all at once. It happens one connection, one ask, one moment of support at a time. And you deserve that. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon.